So a couple of months ago, my friend got a brand new house with a few other people, and he invited like me and 3 other people over to stay the night at his house. So in total, we had like 6 people over, and it was insane. And something went down at this kid's house. Well, not at his house, but near it. That makes for a fucking pretty funny video. So I thought I would talk about this. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like if you do, and let's get into it. So the night itself actually started off pretty fucking boring. We just kind of had Taco Bell and we're like watching movies and shit. I mean, it's not that boring, but it wasn't anything like fucking crazy going down. But the house itself was so new that he didn't really have any furniture. He just had like mattresses and shit on the floor. And we were using like his bed to sit on and use it as like a couch. But we just watched like 2 to 3 movies, and after that it got really, really late because we killed so much time. And the way this kid's house is set up is it's like connected to another house's yard, so like the backyards were basically connected. So most of us were just on our phones chilling like on Twitter and shit like that. And one of my buddies realized outside that there was people with flashlights. Didn't really know if there were people back there looking for something, or they were legit people trying to rob a house, or like police. We didn't really fucking know. So we shut off the lights in the house and we went over to the window. And since it was dark, we couldn't really get like a clear view of what it was, but we saw a few people with flashlights, and they looked a little bit older, maybe like anywhere between 18, 20 years old. And they were wearing dark clothes, so they looked like people just trying to fucking rob a house pretty much. And my friend starts bugging out. He's afraid they're trying to rob his neighbors. Maybe they'll come to his house and try and rob him. So he wants to call the police, right? And I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, I wouldn't even bother. Like, you don't know if they're actually doing that or not. Maybe they're looking for someone or a dog or something. Like, what if their dog ran away and they're looking for it? Because think about it, like, if you were a house robber, why would you make it obvious by using a fucking flashlight? Like, wouldn't that give it away really, really quick? So that's what I told him, and he was like, no, dude, I can't risk it. Like, if that house gets robbed over there and the landlord finds out that I saw it and didn't do anything, I'm gonna get kicked out. And he was just insisting that he had to call the fucking police. So I just told him, I was like, you know what, dude? If it's really that big of a deal and you're risking like your house getting taken from you, just fucking do it, dude. Even though I know she wouldn't take the house from him. So he calls the cops, he explains it. The way he explains it makes it sound like there's 2 older dudes robbing a house, so the cops rush down. A few of them went to my friend's house to talk to my friend because, you know, he made the call, and then the rest of them all went to the backyard to look for the 2 dudes. And I'm looking out the window and I can see that they find the 2 dudes and they have the conversation with them, and they start walking back to my buddy's house with the 2 guys with the flashlights. So at this point I'm like, okay, they're definitely not fucking house robbers if they're coming back to explain to my friend what they're doing. So they come back to the house. They explain to my friend that they're looking for a fucking baseball and that they hid it in either his yard or the neighbor's yard. And we were just like, great. So now my friend is freaking out 10 times worse because he thinks the landlord's gonna get mad at him for making a false police call or some shit, even though it really wasn't one. He thought something else. And let's be honest, who really thinks that if you see 2 people in your backyard with flashlights that they're gonna be looking for a lost baseball? First of all, who even fucking plays baseball at night? Who fucking thinks like that? Like, hey dude, I'm bored. You wanna go outside and hit baseballs? Like, just real late at night, you know? That's what I like to do late at night. And if you are gonna play baseball late at night, why would you not play with more than 1 ball? That way, if you lose one, you don't have to go and creep all the neighbors out. You could just go and use another one. But everything ended up being all good. The cops literally ended up just leaving because it wasn't a real issue, you know what I mean? It was just 2 dudes playing fucking baseball, hitting a baseball around. The 2 dudes ended up leaving. I don't think they found their ball, so, you know, fucking rip to them. But the landlord never found out, so that's good. Hopefully the landlord isn't subbed to my channel, because then she would know, but I don't think she is. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did. Sorry today's video was kind of short. I've been really, really sick, and my mouth hurts like a fucking bitch. I know that sounds weird, but talking just hurts. I know it doesn't make any fucking sense, and I'm not going to ramble about it because it's pointless. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.